Welcome back, everybody. This is episode number 3 of NWA Hit the Reset Button. Thank you for coming back. If you are returning, if it's your first time watching, hopefully you enjoy. We're just going to dive straight back in. So it looks like Shotzi's contract is up. Again, AEW and WWE both go for her. We've got someone that's lost some weight here, so it's just to show you that some people can shred down the size. Now he's down class as ripped, so well done to you, Sean Custom. AEW held Dynamite. Oh, we had the main event for tag titles there. You got Claudio Costanoli there beating Christian Cage. Julia Hart beat Anna Jay. MJF beat Matthew Jackson. Ospreay defeats Sean Strickland, and in the main event, Young Bucks really are the EVPs beating their buddies, Brandon Cutler and Colt Cabana. Alright, let us continue forward. Alright, so that one's quite interesting. As you can see there, Shotzi has left the WWE and signed with AEW. This is quite interesting. Tomono Ishii, who is known for his appearances in AEW and obviously New Japan Pro Wrestling, his contract's up, and WWE have gone in for a bid, so that could be interesting. We've got OVW here and TNA Impact. Oh, they've got some title matches, so have a little look. See, yeah, let's see, Ryan Nemeth and Steve Macklin. Macklin won. Laredo Kid retains the Digital Media Championship against Eric Young. Hey, look, new tag team champions. The System. Brian Myers, Eddie Edwards here lose to Kushida and Kevin Knight. So new tag team champions. And for the X Division title, Mustafa Ali beat Jonathan Gresham. That was over on TNA Impact. Yeah, not much news. We're rising in popularity. That's good. Funds are doing okay. Until the end of the month, we won't know how we're doing financially. If it's not dropped, then I'll look at maybe improving some of these marketing and offices over here. Whoa! So the big news today is that Ishii has signed his contract and is now part of the WWE roster. I've got some news. Okay, Stephanie Vicure. You got AAA and CMML are both gone for her. It means I'll probably lose my roster. We've got tag team pairing up here in Ice Ribbon. Oh, there it is, exclusive. That can't be good for me. So we'll have a look at Rampage. We've got Mercedes Moné beating Willow Nightingale in the main event here. That's DDT. Unless people request it, I probably won't click on every single one all the time. ICW. We got Stardom, I guess. WWE SmackDown is your big one. So let's have a look at the show. Chad Gable beat Braun Breaker. Corbin beat Jones. Giovanni Vinci beat Uncle Howdy. Miz beat Santos Escobar, and in the main event, Rey Mysterio beat Omos. So very random looking SmackDown that was. So this is the downside to a bidding war for someone that's on the PPA deal. As you can see here, she has signed a contract with AAA. This means she instantly leaves the NWA. So we lost the signing there, which is annoying. It's the gamble when you have people from other companies signed. We've got Britt Baker's contracts up here. So yeah, we lost out on someone. Bit frustrating because I was slowly starting to push her. Coalition here. Swerve, the world champ, actually won a match. Took him a while. Shaida there beating Thunder Rosa. Joe beat Jericho. Danielson beat Matthew Jackson. In the main event, we have a trios match. We have the Gun Club with Jay White, the Bang Bang Gang. And it looks like Austin Gunn picked up the win, beating Okada, Christian Cage, and MJF. So that's a pretty big main event. Ring of Honor had AR Fox beat Scorpio Sky. GCW here. Nick Gage, still the world champ. 83. That's a good rating. Moxley beat Suzuki there. Got WXW holds Drive of the Champions. And Ernest Simmons wins the world title. Got Baby Allison there, in case you wanted to see some of this roster. It's not perfect. I've tried my best with like the German company here. So yeah, there you go. You got a new world champion over here. We've got 2 more days to go before NWA. Well, it looks like Britt Baker's staying in AEW. You got Nick Nemes. AAA contracts up for renewal. Cy Brookside, here you go. Look at that. WWE gone for her. Makes sense. CMML have gone for Nick Nemeth. And AEW's gone for Brookside. And TNA have gone for Brookside. On demand. I'm going to guess with Robbie Brookside being in WWE, she might end up there. I don't think that has an effect on the game. Oh look, there we go. Marigold has a show. Marigold has crowned the United National Champion over here. Winner was Miza. And the World Champion. You tell me who has won that one. I need to update that logo as it's a bit thick there. We do not have any war reports. We're not good enough yet. We're not good enough. We'll get there. We'll get there. Well, I feel like this one is a surprise. And in regards to Nick Nemeth, he has signed an exclusive contract for CMML. So that means he leaves everybody immediately. He leaves New Japan, he leaves TNA, he leaves that would be the Australian World Series Wrestling, and he leaves AAA. So yeah, we might have to little check in on CMML so often, see if they push Dolph Ziggler, the former Dolph Ziggler. Zy Brookside signed for WWE. The pairing up a tag team over here, and Eve Dakota Kai contract is coming up. You got a referee renewal. Oh, what the heck is this one? Claudio Castagnoli ends relationship with Sarah admin affair scandal. Wow. So it looks like here we got drama unfolding. Castagnoli is taking decisive steps in ending his relationships with Sarah Amato, that's her, as she has a secret affair with Booker T. Wow. Booker. So we've got in a relationship now. And he probably would have they go and hate. It's because I didn't put Booker T's wife in the game. This decision makes a painful turning point in what was once considered one of the most stable relationships. The affair is now public, causing personal heartbreaks and ripples through the landscape as colleagues and fans alike come to terms with the news. So yeah, that's one of the new things. So Claudio there will have a hate and a hate, and he always hates Eddie. So yeah, something a bit different. So she trains in NXT. That'll be why she's there with Booker T. Alright, what else we got here? We got main event. LA Knight beat Wagner. We got Raw. Have a look-see again. Dijak beats Bobby Lashley. Andrade beats Elton Prince. Nia Jax puts on a show. We'll skim down a bit. Kevin Owens beats Dr. Wagner Jr. 79. Alright, let's go to NWA Power. So the show opens with the Asgard Alliance. EC3 leads out Natalie and Vixen, introduces us to the Asgard Alliance because they're built like gods and they're here to win gold. Aaron Stevens appears and he agrees, kind of. He'll give EC3 a chance to become the world champ, as long as he wins this match tonight. I got 77. Tag match: Sankara Garrett versus Cheerleader Melissa versus Harley J. Harley J wins. This was originally a tag match. I did have Stephanie Fury in there, but obviously she's gone, so I had to change that one on the fly. Not bad, 2.5 star. Paul Burchill, blast from the past, loses to Richard Holiday, 2.5 star, 62. Good match though, not bad. Adonis and Odison beat Colby and Casey Navarro. Not bad, 2.5 star, 58%. The announcers again hype the debut of Austin Aries. Davey Richards beats Joe Alonso. 2.5 stars, 54%. I like Davey Richards, so I'm going to build him up a little bit. Diamonds in the Rough, Piper and Tessa beat the Wasteland War Party, Heidi and Max the Impaler. Lots of greens there. 3-star match, a very good match this one. Could replay this on pay-per-view. Postmaster Attack, as Teal and Tessa are celebrating the debut of Rochelle Rose, starts talking trash, just allows Kenzie and Kylie Page to sneak in the ring and beat down Tessa and Teal. The trio celebrate and say that Pretty Empowered are back, so this is the new version of my Pretty Empowered. Only got 50, but they're not very well over. Low Key beats Amazing Red. Good match, 3-star match, so yeah, 3 stars are average. Triple threat match, Shelton Benjamin beats Clark Connors and Kerry Morton. Ain't no stopping him now. Another good segment for War Crawl. They will debut at the pay-per-view. I'm tempted to push this tag team. Trevor Lee puts his TV title on the line already. He beats Charlie Haas. 2.5 stars, 60%. A good title defense there. LAX and Aaron Stevens. Aaron says that Santana was impressive last week and he will get a shot at the NWA World title at the pay-per-view. 81. Main event time. EC3. He gets the win. Of course he gets the win. Match quality wasn't great. 63, but the crowd were into it. So EC3, he defeats Trevor Murdoch, booking his place in the world title. We're getting better with the ratings. This is the most important one. Gain 0.3 popularity in America. That will help tuck us along with the rating boards. So 0.33 shows in a row. We're slowly building. We were 39. We're nearly at 40 in a bit. Average scores 55. Not too bad. Ticket sales were pretty good. 28 grand. So Dakota Kai's staying in WWE. Luchasaurus contracts up. Show's contracts up. NXT over CCMML first. Did Nick Nemeth debut? I don't see his name, so no. NXT. Javon Evans beat Boa. Tatum Paxley beat Kendall Gray, sorry. You got Josh Briggs winning the match there, and you got the main event. Jada Parker beat Sol Ruka. On the B show, I guess you could call it, Sean Spears beat Dante Chen. Briggs wins again, and you had Lexus King beat Eddie Thorpe. So yeah, not too bad so far. At the moment, we are now 3 days away from the first pay-per-view. Okay, let's have a look at today's news. You got Luchasaurus staying with AEW, AEW Dynamite. Konosuke Takeshita beat Christian Cage. Jay White beat Jeff Hardy. MJF over Nicholas Jackson. Main event: Moxley over Will Ospreay. Not a bad show. And on the indies, that looks like a Mexican show to me. Well. So the interesting thing about having random for contracts. Look at that, Sonada's contract's up, WWE gone for it, Matt Caster's contract's up. New Japan and obviously AEW competing. So you've got David Baston, Miles Bourne from NXT. AEW gone for him. Jackie Redmond's contract's up. So yeah, contract fighting all over the place there. TNA, Macklin over Leon Slater. Killer Kelly wins. Frankie Kazarian beat PCO. Josh Alexander beat Tommy of the Dreamers. All Japan here. New Japan Road. Moxley beats Sonada in the main event. Maybe that's the sign that New Japan know he's on his way. Okay, we've got a indie show here. Alison Kay beats CW Anderson. What a legend. Alright, slowly creeping towards the pay-per-view. 1 day away. So, as you can see here, there's signings all over the show. So Sonada is now in the WWE. That'd be pretty cool. As you can see, he's got a good title history over here. He's even got an X Division Championship. Max Caster, he'd probably be watered down in WWE. Well, one the other way from NXT, David Bastioni. You've also got Jackie Redmond's left. She does the backstage interviews for those that don't know. Rampage. Very Moxley again. Well, he's the champ. He's the IWGP champ. He beat Swerve. SmackDown. There we go. Smackdown of the Down. Oh, it's a championship defense there. MVP defeats Odyssey Jones. Sonya Deville returns to action. Ricochet in the speed match beat Uncle Howdy. Bronson Reed getting a nice little push, beat Rey Mysterio. JCW at a pay-per-view. Have a little look at the main event here. Look at that, you got Nick Gage beating Too Cold Scorpio. Screeps in action. Alright, finally here is pay-per-view day. Pay-per-view. So I set this from the Hammersmith Ballroom. Hopefully it's good as gold. We went exactly 180 minutes. So we do a classic angle opening segment of a dramatic video airs hyping the superstars for tonight's show. The serious voice of Mauro Ranallo talks, and we saw clips of everyone that we're going to see in action tonight. So, you know, the standard like pay-per-view openings everyone's seen over the years. So a bit of you'll see a few people from other companies today. So we have Avery Everett and Nicole Matthews versus Alex Windsor, who you might have seen in AEW recently. She's Will Ospreay's other half, and Cheerleader Melissa. And we gave Alex the win, and a good opener. 3-star match, 59%. LIX 5150. Homicide and Danny Limelight defeats Dragon Gates, Minore and Minoret. So 3-star match, 60%. Yeah, my pronunciation of some of the Japanese names is a bit awful. Apologies for this. But yeah, good match. So in a rematch, because they had great chemistry, Loki and Tom Leitner, aka Bram, I gave Tom the win. Great crowd reaction. We made this a no DQ, and as it says here, the chaos in this segment really gave the crowd like a. So basically, no DQ, set it to chaotic. If you don't go over 30 minutes, for this one we did 12, you'll get a decent rating. 70 is really good. Backstage fight, a brawl breaks out between Diamonds in the Rough, who are Teal and Tessa, and Pretty Empowered, who are the Page Sisters and Rose. You got Aaron Stevens, Tully Blanchard, all the refs, a couple of road agents just breaking them up. And then Aaron tells both teams they're not in tonight's NWA Women's Tag Team Title Gauntlet match. 84. So that's to further the feud and to take probably the two top teams out the tag title match. Clark Connors, even though he's sort of on his way out, gave him a win over Joe Alonzo. 2.5 star, 52, and they had not very good chemistry. A bad match. War Crawl will debut tonight. Another 100. Slow push from. Again, I know it's a thrown together stable, but you know, you got to try things in these games. The TV champion on the women's division, Natalie Markakova, defeats Harley J thanks to interference not only from Vert Vixon, but Rhea O'Reilly makes her debut. Who's this lady here? 1.5 stars for match quality, 55%. Following the match, the trio beat down Harley J. They then drag her to her feet, hold her up only for Natalie to blast her overhead with the title. So the goons hold up the hero, and the heel champ knocks her out with the belt. 53. The NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship, so aka like the Cruiserweight title. You got Seema, Kerry Morton, Amazing Red, Casey Navarro, Colby Carino, T-Hawk, and from Dragon Gate, the legend that is the Ultimo Dragon. And of course I'm going to give Dragon a title. You know, this is the NWA, we love a random champ. 3-star match, 61. It means you'll see the odd appearance from Ultimo Dragon defending that World Junior Heavyweight Championship. Good match. So the Asgard Alliance has a new member. EC3 is warming up with the rest of the group, walking to the locker room. EC3 points at Rhea and asks about her. Natalie says don't worry, she is a friend. EC3 shrugs and says every god needs a low-key, I guess. She's got that low-key sort of vibe to her with the Asgard theme here. I felt she was a good fit for the group. So we've got 3 women in the group with EC3 at the moment. That may change in the future, we'll see. 70%. The world's greatest tag team versus Disciples of Hardcore. Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas beat Crowbar and Matt Tremont. Haas with the win there, 2.5 stars, 60%. Trevor Lee, the other TV champion in the men's division, keeps rolling. 2-star match, 56%, retains the television title over Flip Gordon. The overall level wrestling ability wasn't there. I had tried to put Still the Show, so obviously that didn't work. Lucky Money, Richard Holiday, Charles Mason, Selena De La Renta. 85%. They are hyping themselves. They're Lucky Money. Remember, we make our own luck. Singles match, Davey Richards beats Chris Dickinson, who had his partner Salas Young at ringside. Solid match, 3-star, can't complain to that, 60%. Odinson beats Robert Anthony, who had Chris Adonis at ringside. Yeah, not too bad. They did not have chemistry, so that put it to a 2-star, 50. Not bad though. 2-star, 58%. War Crawl. So Birchall and Murdoch, who are a random tag team, are in the ring, getting ready for the match when the lights come back on. Kayla Rossi is standing in the stage, arms crossed. Birchall and Murdoch turn around and Crawl is there. He grabs them both and hits a double choke slam. Warhorse is at ringside, he slides the table in the ring. Crawl sets up and chokeslams Birchall through the table. Warhorse slides into the ring where he's joined by Rossi. She drags Murdoch to his feet and then Crawl chokeslams Murdoch a second time, this time on top of Birchall. So War Crawl came, they saw, and they destroyed. The All-American Girls versus LAX 5150 versus the Wasteland War Party versus Melter from Stardom versus Charlie Morgan and Jetta. And as you can see, we are giving the Stardom ladies the NWA Women's Tag Team Championship. So that's Tam Nakato and Natsupoi. That's because, well, they're great wrestlers. That's one of the reasons. Gives me a reason to bring them back too, to use some of the stardom, use my my connections. 3-star match, 64. Solid. No one lost overness, so not bad. Before the main event, Aaron Stevens comes out when EC3 and Santana are in the ring. Before their match, he informs us one more person's been added to the match, and that person is Austin Aries. 81%. Main event time. We've gone there. Austin Aries is the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion. This match went 22 minutes, so Austin Aries and EC3 were blowing a bit after that. 3-star match, 70%. I'm happy with that. Austin Aries has some star power, so I'm going to be using him to try and push the NWA forward. He is my world champ. Yeah, solid pay-per-view. We got a 0.2 everywhere. I mean, I can't really grumble at that, because we're still in the early. They're still cult size, really. So we got to sort of know our boundaries. But as you can see, we're creeping up in the overness. We start at 39. We get creeping towards the 40s. Look at that. It's a good amount of money made. So show history. Our best show to date is a 55. We've got good viewers. It's pay-per-view in it, so it shows you the difference between Power. Well, Power, let's have a look at the network deals. So because Power's on YouTube for free, that's why it gets a lot more viewers. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get a lot more over. You got Sarah Rose contract, you got Sanjay Dutt's contract coming up. AEW Head Coalition, John Moxley again wins, beats Nicholas Jackson. Defy had a pay-per-view. Kenta's their world champ. DDT, King of DDT. So for those interested, anyway, that is gonna be it for this episode. Again, thank you all for tuning back in. I hope you're enjoying it so far. We are progressing roughly 2 shows at a time per video. Yeah, again, hope you enjoy. Feel free to leave a comment of what you want to see, what you think, who you think I should push, who you think I should attempt to sign. And yeah, hope you enjoy, and always take care.